Hey everyone, welcome to Yoga with Belle. My name is Belle. Today I have a stress relief practice. So this is great for daily use if you have a stressful environment that you live in or a stressful life, anything like that. So this is the one for you. And also, if you don't have a stressful life and you're not stressed out, this is also great for preventative care. So get into whatever makes you feel good and let's get to it. Okay, howdy guys. So let's first start off and come into child's pose on the mat. So either you can come with your feet together, traditional child's pose, or you can always do extended child's pose with the knees as wide as the mat and the feet together. So stress relief. So first we're starting off in child's pose, and just to kind of check in, I like to take a moment in the beginning just to check in, see how we're feeling. You clicked on this video for a purpose, so maybe taking a moment to see what that reason was, accepting it, letting it be, and just let your mind kind of wander off of that and come into the moment. Accept where you are, because sometimes life isn't as you want it to be, but this is great to, get rid of any of that stress, relieve it, or have that preventative care. So here you could just take a moment, take some nice deep breaths in, deep breaths out, and you'll feel the back body kind of expand and then deflate. Let's do about 3 to 5 more breaths. Okay, after a few more breaths, let's bring the hands back up if you were in traditional child's pose, and we're going to come up to all fours, flat back, tabletop. Okay, so have the hands super wide like starfish, and we're going to be pressing into each knuckle, each fingerprint, and the wrists are right underneath the shoulders and the knees are right underneath the hip points. When you're ready, we're going to inhale, look forward, long belly, cow. Exhale, we're going to round the upper body, doming effect, cat pose. So just go with the rhythm of your own breath, inhaling forward, cow, and exhaling back, rounding the upper body into cat. So just do a few of those, the rhythm of your own breath. Okay, let's do about 2 more each pose, so 2 of each pose. Okay, next time, wherever you are, just come to center, flat back. When you're ready, we are going to bring the hands, or I'm sorry, then the elbows right where the hands were. And we're gonna have the forearms planted on the mat, palms planted on the mat, glued to the mat. So right here, we're gonna have the forearms parallel to each other. We're gonna keep them parallel. We're not gonna bring them in, we're not gonna bring them out, because we're gonna come into puppy pose. So here you just wanna really make sure that the forearms are parallel, they're glued to the mat, and they're not gonna move when you go into the pose. Okay, so once you have that, we're gonna slowly bring the knees back. Keep going, just keep bringing the knees back until you feel kind of comfortable, and then you kind of just release the upper body, release the head onto the mat. And pretty much having the butt sticking up, tailbone sticking up to the sky. Puppy pose. So just relax the head, relax the neck, relax your shoulders, because this is a big shoulder opener. So taking deep breaths in, deep breaths out to relieve any tension that might have accumulated or that we already have in the shoulders. Okay, when you're ready, let's inhale in. Exhale, we're going to shift forward. Keep shifting, keep shifting, keep shifting until we come down onto our bellies into Sphinx Pose. So here we have the tops of the feet glued to the mat. That's going to help support us, and taking awareness of the shoulders. So if they're dipping down, if we can push away with our elbows so that the shoulders are nice and down and away from the ears. Taking awareness of the neck. So if it's dipping down, if it's cranking forward, if we can just make sure that it's a nice extension of the spine, because it is an extension of the spine, right? So just taking awareness of the neck, if we could just keep it a little bit straight and looking just past our fingertips, past our nose. We have our abdomen slightly turned on, nothing crazy. Okay, when you're ready, let's inhale in all together. Exhale, we're going to come all the way down, releasing the hands, letting go. We're going to take one palm and right in front of her, like right past her nose, take the other palm on top and just release the head onto the tops of the hands. So they're stacked. And we're just letting go. You might wag your butt, wag your tail. You might just stay here in stillness. And just taking a moment to rest, even though we haven't done a lot, but it's still nice. Okay, when you're ready, we're going to bring the head back up. We're going to bring the hands right next to the rib cage. Hands super wide. Let's tuck the toes under. When you're ready, inhale in. Exhale, we're going to come to all fours. Inhale in again. Exhale, we're going to come to downward facing dog. Okay, so this is the first down dog. So you really can just take a moment here. We might bring the big toes slightly turned in, and we might pedal it out, pressing into every fingerprint so that we're taking the weight away from the wrist, so we're protecting the wrist. Elbow creases slightly shining forward. You're doing great. Just letting go here. Do any type of variation that you want to do. Just really stretching it out. Okay, when you're ready, let's anchor the left heel. When you're ready, we'll inhale, right foot up to the sky. Exhale, we're going to shift that foot forward, plant it down, and if you need to use your hand to bring that foot up, go for it. And we are going to turn the left toes so that it's glued to the mat. It's the whole foot, the whole base of the foot is on the mat. And when you're ready, we're going to slowly roll it up. And when you're ready, we'll inhale, fingertips up and overhead, warrior one. So the front knee is right underneath the front ankle. Back leg is straight. Front leg is bent at a 90-degree angle. Relaxing the shoulders. Inhale in, maybe look up. Exhale, we are gonna straighten the front leg and we're gonna open up to the side, keeping the feet where they are, opening up to the side like we're going into warrior two. But instead, we're gonna have a slight micro bend in the front knee, right knee. We're gonna shift forward and come down, either fingertips on the mat or on the calf. And then we're going to open up the left fingertips up to the sky. So we have the abs slightly turned on, so we're protecting the lower back, so we're not just like splaying our upper body down. So we have it contained. And then our right fingertips are not really supporting us here. We have them like slightly next to the leg, like kind of pushing on it, but it's not doing much, you know? So you really want to make sure that the abs are turned on, so that's kind of what we're using here. Inhale in. Exhale, we're going to bring the left hand down to meet the right. We're going to shift the left foot a little bit closer so it's still anchored on the mat. Still a slight micro bend in the front knee. And then we're going to come down, hovering over the front leg. Releasing the head, releasing the shoulders and the neck. Upper body over. And here I just have my fingertips framing the right foot so that, you know, I have a little bit of support. Inhale in. Exhale, we are going to bring that left foot back where it was, anchor it down, and we're going to roll back up into warrior one. Inhale in, fingertips up and overhead. Exhale, we're going to bring them back down. We're going to intertwine the hands behind our butt. So intertwining them, either thumb can be on top. When you're ready, we'll inhale, look up. Exhale, we're going to shift our upper body forward, hovering slightly over first. Neck nice and long, hovering over the front leg, and then we release and come down, letting gravity do the work here. This is a kind of a balance pose because if you don't have your abs kind of turned on, you might fall. So just be aware of that. And our feet are here really, really supporting us. Releasing the shoulders so that the arms can go as far as back as we can get them without causing any tension. Okay, when you're ready, we'll slowly release the hands. We'll frame the right foot. And we're going to come back into downward facing dog. Okay, when you're ready, we're going to anchor the right heel. We're going to inhale, left foot up to the sky. Exhale, shift that foot forward. And again, if you need to use your hand to bring that foot up, go for it. We are going to ground the right foot at a diagonal towards the right front of the mat. When you're ready, we're going to slowly roll it up. Front knee over front ankle. When you're ready, inhale, fingertips up and overhead. Exhale, relax your shoulders. Just take a moment here. When you're ready, we're going to straighten the front leg, slight micro bend. We're going to open it up, kind of like we're going into Warrior Two, but we're going to shift forward, left fingertips forward, and then we're going to come down into triangle pose. So again, the fingertips either on the mat or on the calf, and here again, we're pushing our the top of the hand against the calf if we have it there. We're pushing it away so that we can open the chest more, but it's not really supporting us much. We have our abdomen supporting us the most. Taking deep breaths in, deep breaths out. When you're ready, inhale in. Exhale, we'll bring the right fingertips to meet the left. We're going to bring that right foot a little bit closer, still grounded on the foot, slight micro bend. When you're ready, you're just going to slowly release over the top leg into pyramid. And maybe just take awareness if, we're clenching our jaw, if we have the forehead somehow, we have the forehead kind of like tensed. So just releasing, taking awareness of the body, what we're doing, how it's going, and trying to release any tension that might be accumulating or was accumulating. So just releasing it. And when you're ready, we are going to bring that right foot back, anchor it down, rolling back up into Warrior One. Inhale in, fingertips up and overhead. Exhale, we're going to bring the fingertips back down near our butt, intertwining the fingertips together. Inhale in, maybe look up. Exhale, we're going to slowly shift forward. First, we're going to hover over the front leg. Nice extension of the neck. And then we can fold in, letting gravity do the work here. Releasing the shoulders, releasing the arms so that they can get as far back as we can get them. We have our weight evenly distributed so that in our feet, so that every corner of the feet is grounded, so that the feet can be supporting us, so we don't lose our balance, because balance is definitely something to work on. So you got this. You're doing great. Inhale in. Exhale, we're going to release. We're going to plant both palms, framing the left foot. We're going to bring the left foot back into downward facing dog. When you're ready, inhale in. Exhale, we're going to bring the knees back down, knees together, feet together. We're going to come into traditional child's pose. We're going to slowly flick the fingertips back, letting go of any energy that we don't need, is no longer serving us. And then we're going to slowly roll down, releasing the forehead, child's pose. So here you're really going to feel, when you're breathing in deep breaths, you're going to really feel the belly on the tops of the thighs. And you're going to feel your breath expanding your back body as well. Letting go of the shoulders, or just rounding over. Take 2 more deep breaths in. And the next time you exhale, we're going to bring the fingers, palms back up. We're going to look forward, and then we're going to come up, and we're going to come back into downward facing dog. So get there as slowly, as fastly as you'd like. No rush here. When you're ready, we'll inhale, look forward, bending the knees. Exhale, bring one foot up and then the other. Feet flush together or hip width apart, either one works. We're gonna have the knees as bent as you like, and since today is a stress relief practice, I highly, highly recommend that you bend the knees as much as you like. Get them nice and bent so you can really let go of the upper body. This is great when you do opposite flow of the blood, because we're constantly standing up straight, sitting up straight. So this is really good for the nervous system, opposite flow of the blood. And here again, you're going to feel the belly expanding over the thighs. When you're ready, let's inhale in all together. Exhale, we're going to slowly, as slow as you can do it, maybe do it slower than I can. We're going to slowly roll it up. And so we're going to feel this vertebrae by vertebrae, the spine slowly rolling up, and the neck, the head is going to be the last thing that comes up. So after your spine is nice and long and straight, then we're going to bring the head up. Nice. Fingertips to either side of us. Mountain pose. Okay, when you're ready, let's inhale, fingertips up and overhead. Exhale, we are going to grab the left wrist with our right hand. Inhale in, lengthen the spine as much as you can. And then when you exhale, we can go into the side stretch. So you're going to feel this all around the arms, the lats. You're going to feel it along the side body, the left side body. Pelvis is slightly tucked under so that we're protecting the lower back. Let's inhale in. Exhale, come back to center. We're going to grab the right wrist with the left hand. Inhale in, lengthen the spine. Exhale, we're going to do the side stretch on the other side. So you're going to feel this on the right side of the body. Inhale in again. Exhale, come to center. Inhale in. Exhale, we're going to dive it back down into the forward fold. Next time you inhale, let's come into flat back. Exhale, fold. Let's plant the palms. We're going to come back, and we're going to come back into tabletop. Okay, when you're ready, we are going to bring the right palm to the center of the mat, right in front of us, past our nose. And when you're ready, the next time you inhale, we'll inhale left fingertips up and overhead. Exhale, we're going to thread the needle, threading the left arm underneath the right, and coming down, releasing the head, the ear on the mat. So if you like, either you can have the hand, here I'll show you on this side. So either you can have the hand at, the right hand on the mat at a 90-degree angle. We can also bring the hand in front of us, so straightening the arm, or we can bring the hand behind our lower back. So you have all these different variations that you can choose is the best one for you. So we're really wringing it out here. Wringing out any of the energy that we have accumulating, and really trying to let go of any energy that is no longer serving us, so that we can let it go and the universe can change it and create it into something else, something that maybe will serve us the next time we come on the mat. When you're ready, inhale in. Exhale, we'll come back. This time we are going to bring the left hand in center. I was like, which one did I do? left hand into the center. Inhale, right fingertips up and overhead as far as you can go. Exhale, we're going to thread the right arm. And then again, here you have those same variations to choose from. So here you can release the ear as much as you like. You can like have it glued on the mat, almost like you're listening through like a door when someone's like having a conversation, you're like eavesdropping. You're like, oh, what are they saying? You could do something like that. Okay, inhale in. Exhale, let's come back up. Now, when you come back up, let's bring the knees together, feet together. We're gonna swing the legs to one side and we're gonna come on to our butts. And then we're gonna bring the legs nice and straight in front of us. Staff pose. Okay, so we're gonna shift over on top of the legs. So first I want you to straighten the legs as much as you can get them and bend the knees too as much as you like. Just taking a moment here to lengthen the spine. And when you're ready, we'll inhale, fingertips up and overhead. Exhale, bend the knees as much as you like, and then we're gonna shift forward, keep going until we relax the upper body over the legs, releasing the head, releasing any tension in the jaw, in the forehead, in our belly, in our shoulders, any tension that we have accumulated. And your hands might not go as far to your hands, which is okay, you know, don't worry about that. Like, go as far as you can. Like, if it's on your thighs, your knees or your shins, don't worry, go as far as is comfortable for you, because I don't want you to be pushing it too much where it's gonna accumulate more tension. So here we have stress relief, so just letting go. Taking nice, deep, loving breaths in, loving breaths out. Your breath is your friend, it is your anchor, so use it to your advantage. And the deeper breaths you can do, the more quiet your mind might seem to be. Okay, when you're ready, we're going to slowly roll it up. We're going to bring the right knee in to our chest, foot on the ground. When you're ready, we're going to slowly open that knee up. And when you're ready, inhale in, fingertips up and overhead. Exhale, bend the left knee, and then we're going to come back down, head to knee pose. And just letting go. And also take awareness of the belly. Maybe we are, it's tight and we're like holding it in. Just letting go of letting go of the belly so that we can take nice balloon breaths. So it's expanding and it's inflating and deflating. So when it's deflating, right, we have it kind of tightening it, and then when we inhale, we're releasing and letting the belly get nice and big. Inhale in. Exhale, we're going to slowly roll it back up. We're going to straighten the right leg, bringing the left knee in and then out. Next time you inhale, fingertips up and overhead. Exhale, bend the knee, and then we're going to shift forward over the right leg, letting go of the head. Head to knee pose on the other side. And same concept here, just letting go and taking deep breaths in, deep breaths out. Maybe you take a moment here and you're saying, you know, I do love my body and I appreciate this time that I take. Because I appreciate you taking this time for yourself because it is so, so valuable. When you're ready, we're going to slowly release, come back up. And then when you're ready, we are going to come down. So what we could do is we can plant the feet, knees up to the sky, hands behind us to support us, bring the butt to the heels, and then slowly come down onto our backs. So if that didn't work for you, there's many other ways that you can come on down to your back. So whichever way you want to come there, that's completely okay. But we are going to have the feet about hip width apart. We're going to bring the heels in near our butt. We're going to straighten the neck. So if it's kind of like looking past us, you know, we want to just kind of tuck the chin in so that the neck is nice and long. And then we're going to bring the hands to either side of our butt. Palms glued to the mat. When you're ready, inhale in. Exhale, we're going to bring the pelvis up, belly up to the sky, bridge pose. So here, we're trying to bring the chin up to the sky, and then we're trying to bring the chest up to the chin. So there is a space in between them, right? But it's the idea of trying to bring the chest to the sky, and to bring the chin to the sky and chest to the chin. It's a little tricky. Try saying that 5 times, you know. Okay. Inhale in, maybe we get a little bit higher. Exhale, we'll slowly release. And the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to bring the feet up to the sky. So there's different variations here. So either you can bring the feet up to the sky, legs as straight as we can get them. You can also do this with the wall behind us so that the legs on the wall. We can also, I have a little strap here. So this is a yoga strap. My grandma got it for me for Christmas. So you can get a yoga strap and you can bring the strap near the sole of the feet, and then you can just kind of hold them. If you don't have a wall, if you don't have a strap, you can always use a tie, or you can use a towel. So there's all different types of things, anything that, you know, kind of resembles a strap, so that you can hold the feet in, so that you're not just like holding the legs up to the sky, the strap is kind of helping you. So you have those different variations. If you like, I'm going to go into shoulder stand or shoulder pose. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring the hands where they were when I was in bridge pose. I'm going to use my palms to be supporting me, right? So then I'm going to slowly turn on the abs, right? So they're activated. And then I'm going to shift the lower body up to the sky. And then I'm going to grab my back with my fingertips and my palms so that they're supporting me. This is one of my favorite poses. Oh, it's so great for the legs. Again, opposite flow, because really, when do we ever have the feet up and the head down? It's always like the feet down and the head up. So this is amazing, amazing, amazing. And if it becomes too much, like say you have your legs up the wall, or if you have the legs up against a chair, you can slowly release, bring the feet together into a type of butterfly, or you can have the knees in, and then maybe come back up after a few moments, because it does begin to come a lot, because you start like feeling that tingling sensation, like, oh my god, it's a lot. But it does feel really, really good. When you're ready, if you were in shoulder stand like I was, you're going to slowly release the knees. First, bring the knees into the chest. You might release the hands back where they were, like in bridge pose. And we're going to use our abs, we're going to use our palms to slowly roll back down, feet on the mat. Okay, bring the feet together, and then we're going to slowly open them up. Soles of the feet together, knees open wide, and now we're just going to relax. So if you would like, you can bring one hand on the belly and the other hand on your heart. And my darling friends, that is pretty much it. This is just relaxation now. So I hope this made you feel good. I hope it helped you relieve some stress. I know stress is like one of the things that it's like, oh my goodness, when is it gonna go away? I hope this relieves some of that for you. And if you doing this every few days, maybe once a week, you will definitely reap the benefits of the yoga practice and yoga vinyasa flow. So I appreciate you. I appreciate you taking this time for yourself. I appreciate you taking this time with me. It is valuable, valuable time, and I am always so, so grateful for all of you. Now, if you have a few more moments, you can extend the legs and you can come into corpse pose, just relaxing the body and maybe coming into a slight little meditation. If you have to get up and go, you have stuff to do for the day, you can rock and roll up and sit into easy pose, cross-legged, because the next thing we're going to do is bring the palms together, inhale in, exhale, bring them up to the third eye or forehead. Take a moment of thanks for your body, for your mind, for your love, for your dedication, for your yoga practice. Take a moment of gratitude. And when you're ready, we'll inhale in all together one last time. Exhale, we'll say Namaste.